The 7-factor process. The 7-factor process is one of the processes drawn from academic research on strategy execution. The research was originally undertaken by Fevzi Okumus, a professor of strategic management at the University of Central Florida. In early 2000, he undertook a comprehensive review and categorization of all the research on strategy implementation in existence at that time. He found that most of the existing research had focused on identifying the factors for successful strategy implementation. But he also noticed that there was a seemingly endless number of factors for success. Further, there was little discussion of the interrelationships between the different factors identified. Teasing out the definitions of the different factors, the overlaps, the duplications, and slippery terms, Okumus was able to synthesize the existing body of work into 11 factors. Further teasing out the interrelationships between the factors, he then translated these 11 factors into a strategy execution framework. For the purpose of this book, we were only interested in the overall process and the activities or activity groups within the process. We've identified 7 such activities or activity groups and synthesized these into the 7-factor process to reflect Fevzi Okumus's research focused on factors. These activities are as follows. 1. Form the strategy. 2. Prepare, plan, and pilot implementation activities. 3. Allocate financial, time, and talent resources for strategy execution. 4. Communicate and sell the strategy. 5. Recruit, train, incentivize, and develop competencies for strategy implementation. 6. Formally and informally monitor and compare the efforts and results of the implementation with predetermined outcomes. And 7. Learn from intended and unintended outcomes of the process. In our book, Strategy, Execution, and Complexity, Thriving in the Era of Disruption, we explain the dynamics of this process, the strengths and limitations of the process, the unique role and activities it requires strategic leaders to perform, and how employees at all hierarchical levels and in all parts of the organization can maximize their contribution to strategy within the process. If this process is not for you, we also identify 12 other processes used to execute strategy. We're confident the book will be one of the best strategy execution books you read. We invite you to check out our curated strategy execution resource guide at www.Strategyandcomplexity.Guide.